Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Daniel Hazikyu bin Razman and today I will be presenting for our group project overview. This group project is centered on the theme of retirement planning, a subject that is not only academically relevant but also highly practical for our personal life. The task requires us to create a comprehensive retirement plan for an individual case study, which is Mr. Arif, based on his current financial situation, income level, lifestyle aspiration, and long-term goals. Retirement planning is often underestimated by young professionals who are still early in their career. It is precisely during these early years that financial decisions have the greatest impact due to the power of compounding. By undertaking this project, our group has the opportunity to bridge classroom learning with a real-world scenario, applying financial theories and formula to design a realistic and sustainable plan for retirement. The significance of this project lies in its ability to train us in both technical and analytical skills. On the technical side, we learn how to perform calculations such as future value estimation, inflation adjustment, retirement fund requirement, and return simulation at different rates. On the analytical side, we are challenged due to evaluate different investment products, compare their risks and return characteristics. And also we have to design a portfolio that balances growth potential with safety. Beyond the numbers, this project encourages us to consider qualitative aspects of financial planning such as risk tolerance, life expectancy, and lifestyle choices, which can greatly influence the effectiveness of a retirement plan. Moreover, the assignment emphasizes collaboration as each member contributes specific expertise, whether it is in financial modeling, research on investment product, or preparing the final presentation. Collectively, the project overview reflects not only the scope of the task but also its importance as a holistic exercise in financial literacy, teamwork, and problem solving. Next is our project description. Our case study is about Mr. Arif, a 30 years old executive in KL. He earns 4,000 ringgit a month, has 5,000 ringgit in EPF, and not much else is safe yet. His goal is simple, which is to retire at 60 and enjoy a steady 3,000 ringgit a month in today's value until age 80. That means he has 30 years to build his savings and 20 years of retirement to fund. To get there, we first adjust his target income for inflation, since 3,000 ringgit today won't be the same in 30 years. Then we work out the total retirement fund we'll need. Based on that, we create a saving the investment plan that includes EPF, PRS, unit trust, and other long-term options that match his age and risk level. We also test different return rates from 5%, 6%, and 7% to see how fast his saving could grow and prepare for the possibility of lower returns. Of course, there are risks like higher inflation, lifestyle changes, or unexpected costs that might affect the plan. Overall, the idea is to balance the number with real-life challenge by showing the plan through simple graphs and timelines. We make it clear how Mr. Arif can realistically achieve his retirement goal with consistent saving and smart investing. Next is the objective and outcome. The main objective of this project is to design a retirement plan that provides Mr. Arif with financial stability and peace of mind when he reaches the age of 60. At its core, the project seeks to calculate how much money he will need at retirement in order to sustain his desired lifestyle for 20 years, taking into account the inevitable effect of inflation. Beyond just calculating numbers, the objective extends to developing a savings and investment strategy that aligns with his current financial capacity, grows steadily over time, and balances the need for security with the opportunity for growth. This involves identifying suitable financial products that Mr. Arif can commit to over the long term, such as EPF, PRS, and unit trust, while also considering the importance of diversification in order to minimize risk. Another important objective is to evaluate the uncertainties and risks inherent in retirement planning. Since investment returns are never guaranteed, the project aims to simulate different return scenarios and illustrate how variations and annual growth rate can significantly impact the final retirement fund. This prepares Mr. Arif to understand that financial planning is not a one-time exercise but an ongoing process that requires adjustment and review as life circumstances and economic conditions change. In terms of outcome, The project is expected to deliver a comprehensive retirement plan that clearly sets out the target fund, the saving contribution required, and the investment strategies that will enable Mr. Arif to achieve his goal. This report will also present this finding in a way that is visually clear. On a broader level, the outcome for us as students is enhanced understanding of how theoretical concepts in finance can be applied to real-life financial planning scenarios. By engaging in the calculation, research, discussion, and reflection, we not only deepen our technical knowledge, but also strengthen our ability to think critically about long-term financial security. In the process, we gain a more personal appreciation for the importance of early retirement planning and awareness that will benefit our own financial decision in the future.
Hello everyone, I will begin by presenting the retirement fund calculation for Mr. Arif. Mr. Arif is currently 30 years old, earning 4,000 per month, and he plans to retire at the age of 60. His goal is to achieve 3,000 per month during retirement. However, when we adjust this figure with 3% annual inflation, the value increased significantly. Um, by the time that Mr. Arif reaches 60, he will actually need about 7,281 per month to maintain the same lifetime. This translates to around 87.372 per year, considering a retirement period of 20 years. The total amount he will require is approximately around 1.7 million ringgit. So, this is the target requirement fund that Mr. Arif must prepare within the next 30 years.
So hi, Assalamualaikum and warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zikri and I will explain about step 3. So basically, based on our calculation, Mr. Arif will need a total of 1.7 million at the age of 60 to support his retirement from age 60 to 80. To achieve this goal, we estimated how much we need to save every month for next 30 years. Assuming different investment return rates at 5% annual return, Mr. Arif needs to save around 2,093 per month with a slightly higher return of 6%. The required saving dropped to about 1,742 per month. And if Mr. Arif invests in higher growth option with a 7% return, he only needs to save around 1,457 per month. From this comparison, we see the lower the amount of monthly saving required. However, higher return usually come with higher risk. Therefore, Mr. Arif should adopt a balanced investment strategy, combining safe instruments like EPF with moderate to high return products such as PRS, unit trust, or ASB. This way, he can comfortably reach his retirement fund target while managing investment risk.
Now, I will explain about the simulation of returns. From our yearly calculations, Mr. Arif need around RM1.75 million by the time he retire at age 60. To see if it is possible, we test 3 different return rates, which is 5, 6, and 7% over 30 years. First, if Mr. Arif invests in low-risk product that give about 5% returns, he must save around RM2,100 every month. Next, if he choose balanced investment with average return of 6%, the required saving goes down to about 1,740 per month. And last, if he invests in higher growth assets that generate about 7% return, then he only needs to save about 1,432 per month. This means that the highest returns of investment, the less money he need to save monthly to reach his target funds. But of course, higher returns also mean higher risk. For this result, we made several assumptions. We assume an inflation rate of 3% per year. That's Mr. Arif will retire at age 60 and live until age 80, which means 20 years of retirement. We also assume that he will save every month consistently and the money will grow with compound interest. However, in real life, there are risks. For example, the investment return may be lower than expected. Inflation might be higher than 3%, making his retirement more expensive. There could also be market volatility, and Mr. Arif might be live longer than 80 years, which means he will need more money. Apart of that, unexpected expenses like medical bills or job loss can also affect the saving. So, we suggest some alternative plan. First, he can increase his monthly savings if the return is not enough. Second, he may delay retirement to 62 or 65, which is give him more time to save. Third, he should diversify his investment such as EPS, PRS, SPM, and unit trust to balance safety and growth. Another option is to reduce his retirement expensive target if necessary. Finally, it is very important to review and adjust the plan regularly to make it stay realistic. With this alternative, Mr. Arif will have more flexibility and a higher chance of meeting his retirement goal.
Next, I will present about our project timeline. We divided the work into 6 main stages to ensure smooth progress. By week 1, we form our group and discuss the topic that we want to present and the task distribution. For week 2, we do research and collecting financial assumption for Mr. Arif. And week 3, we work on the calculation, estimating his retirement expenses and total fund required. And next, in the week 4, we develop the savings and investment strategies, including suitable financial products. In the week 5, we compile all our findings into the report with supporting visual and chart. Finally, in week 6, we recorded presentation, made the final edits, and submitted the task on the future. So this is the structure timeline. Help us stay on track and complete the project efficiently. Next, we move to student contribution from each member of our group. First of all is one as Nirakin. My role was to calculate Mr. Arif retirement fund using the future value formula, and I also prepared financial projection tables to explain the expected retirement expenses. For Daniel Hazikwe, design and saving the investment plan for age 30 to 60. He suggested suitable financial products such as EPF, PRS, and mutual funds, and also SB and other unit trusts, but also comparing their advantages. Next is Muhammad Zikri. He stimulate the different between different investment return rates, including 5, 6, and 7%. He also analysed how risk and return will impact the retirement fund growth and created clear supporting charts and graph. Next is Muhammad Nazrin Akmal. He developed project timeline and milestone for saving plans, and also he collected and organized group data infrastructure format. And lastly, he assisted with calculation to ensure accuracy. Last but not least, our group member is Muhammad Azri, handled the formatting and visual for our report and presentation. He designed graph, tables, and also flow chart to make our work clear and professional, and also help with the video editing and the final submission. Through this combined effort, our team was able to complete the assignment successfully and deliver both a written report and a video presentation. Thank you very much.
Alright, throughout this project, we learned that importance of financial planning at an early age. The case study of Mr. Arif highlighted how crucial it is to understand concepts such as inflation, compounding, and long-term investment strategies. We realized that small contributions made consistently can grow significantly through the power compound returns. Another key lesson was the balance between risk and return. We discovered that relying on low risk options like EPF may not be that sufficient, and diversifying into products such as unit trust, PRS, and ASB can provide higher potential growth. At the same time, it became clear that risk must be managed by preparing contingency plans such as adjusting retirement age or contribution amounts if assumption change. Alright, so for the future improvement, we believe plan can be made more accurate by using financial software or retirement calculators. We should also update our assumptions with the latest APF dividend rates and fund performance. Next, another improvement, we will testing more scenarios like higher inflation or different retirement ages to prepare for uncertainties. Lastly, we want to make our presentations even more engaging by using stronger visuals, infographics, and animations to make the calculations easier to understand. Overall, this project has been a valuable experience, and we are confident that our improvements can make future financial planning projects even better. We believe plan can be made more accurate by using financial software or retirement calculators. We should also update our assumptions with the latest APF dividend rates and fund performance. Next, another improvement, we will testing more scenarios like higher inflation or different retirement ages to prepare for uncertainties. Lastly, we want to make our presentations even more engaging by using stronger visuals, infographics, and animations to make the calculations easier to understand. Overall, this project has been a valuable experience, and we are confident that our improvements can make future financial planning projects.
In conclusion, our project shows the importance of having a structured retirement plan that prepares for both current and future financial challenges. Based on our calculation, Mr. Arif will need about RM 1.7 million by age 60 to sustain his lifetime until 80. While this seems like a big amount, it is achievable through disciplined saving, consistent EPF contribution, and additional investment in PRS and unit trust. With the power of compounding, even small contribution today can grow into a sufficient retirement fund. The project also highlights that retirement planning is not just about numbers. Risks and uncertainties, such as changes in returns or inflation, can affect the outcome. That is why flexibility and regular review are necessary to ensure the plan stays on track. For us as students, this project has been very valuable. We learn how inflation reduces value, why diversification is important, and how consistent saving can achieve long-term goals. Most importantly, it taught us that young professionals should start retirement planning early. Overall, this project shows that retirement security is possible with commitment, smart strategy, and continuous financial awareness.